Alright, hi folks, and welcome back to Physics with Captain Rod. I'm making this one to help you out with number 25 in your Unit 4 homework. So 25 is about, somebody cooling off this 50-gram chunk of copper, which starts out, pretty, relatively hot here. It's going to get dunked into the water. Ploop. And now what's going to happen is, we're going to get a heat transfer from the copper to the water. Now the water is in an aluminum container, which again is a good conductor of heat. So as the water's temperature goes up, so shall the aluminum. So there's really three relevant things going on here. We have water, aluminum, and copper. Now, if we assume no energy transfer from to the surroundings, so we define our system like this, and we assume no energy in or out, that means if we add up all the heat terms, they have to add to zero. So we're going to have a heat term for the water, plus a heat term for the aluminum, plus a heat term for the copper, must all add to zero. Now there are no phase changes here, or at least I don't believe there will be. One could argue that conceivably, this is starting at a temperature much higher than the 50 degrees higher than the boiling point of water. But the water is only at 25 grams. There's a lot of it. I'll just tell you, you can assume right here there's going to be no phase change in this problem. So these are all going to be MC delta T terms. And they all are at initial temperatures, but the one thing to consider is this: once the system is in equilibrium and all the heat transfers are done, the final temperature is the same for all of them. So each one of these terms is an MC delta T, MC delta T, MC delta T. Different M's and different C's. And then there are also different delta T's, but the delta T's are all T final minus T initials, and they'll have different T initials, but they'll have the same T final. So that should get you through 25. Once you find the final temperature, these other questions where it says how much heat's transferred to the water, that's whatever this term is. Once you have the T final, you should be able to calculate that. Same thing for the aluminum, same thing from the copper. So that should get you through number 25. Have a great day.